On this Veterans Day, it is so fitting that we feature the local nonprofit Honor Flight. This amazing organization flies World War II, Korean War, and Vietnam War vets to Washington, D.C. to see the monuments that honor their service.
I love this group, and so does Tyler Carter. He's the CFO of Findlay Automotive. He is joined by Belinda Morris from Honor Flight of Southern Nevada. Welcome in, guys.
Thank you. It's great to be
Thanks
here.
for having us.
Absolutely. Honor Flight. So many people know about this organization and support it because it's wonderful. It's really a no-brainer. I believe that you sponsored 7 people on a recent flight in October.
We did, and we love Honor Flight, and of course we talked about it's Veterans Day. So if we're going to feature someone, let's feature someone who's actually honoring veterans. That's the sole purpose of Honor Flight. And so they had a recent flight, and Findlay Automotive stepped up, and we sponsored 7 of the veterans that went on the flight here recently. I got a couple of really nice letters and some phone calls from these veterans that went, telling me how much it meant to them to go back and be honored for their service. So we're really proud to support Honor Flight, and I wanted to bring Belinda on and talk a little bit about what they do.
Yes, let's ask that very question, Belinda. What do you guys do?
So we take World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans back to D.C. to see the memorials dedicated to their service. We actually see 7 memorials that day. It's a busy day. It's a 3-day weekend, and it's all expenses paid for the veteran. We cover everything.
And each veteran is accompanied by a, what do you
call
call them?
guardians.
A guardian.
Mm-hmm.
A guardian. And these are folks who stepped up in the community who want to be a part of it, and they pay for their own flight out. And the experiences that happen on these trips are just incredible. So in addition to seeing those monuments, it's really a chance to connect with other veterans.
It is.
So many things happen.
There are, as we were talking a little earlier, they run into people, they meet people that they are connected to, that they didn't know they knew, that they didn't know who they were. And so it's just an honor for us to be able to take them, and it's such a great experience. There's lots of tears, there's lots of camaraderie. That first Friday when we leave, everyone is very reserved and kind of getting a feel for it. But by Saturday, after we've seen all the memorials, oh my gosh, Saturday night at the dinner, laughing, jovial, people just so excited. It's just it's so fun.
Very cool.
So,
well, and Tyler, you always pick the best organizations to highlight over at Findlay Automotive. I have to imagine this is a no-brainer, but why did you want to choose them to put the spotlight?
Just the connection to the military. I mean, my dad was a veteran, and I think back to, that he never really got honored for what he did in World War II. And I think about these people that came back, and especially now the Vietnam veterans come back. The reception wasn't what you would necessarily want for them when they came back from their service. And this is an opportunity for us to honor people that put their life on the line and protected our freedom. And to me, that's just really important. That's why we want to honor and support Honor Flight.
I love that you do. It's awesome because it takes big organizations like yours to step up to really make this happen. It's an ongoing thing.
Yes.
Veterans come from all across the country to depart on trips from Las Vegas.
No, actually there are 130 honor flights nationwide. We are one of 130. So we serve Southern Nevada. We actually serve part of Arizona and part of Utah. If we're the closest honor flight, we will take them.
Amazing.
So we do have them come from outside Las Vegas, but most of them are from Southern Nevada.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
About how many flights are you able to do a year?
We do 2 flights a year. We take 25 veterans, 25 guardians, 2 staff, 2 paramedics, and a photographer on the flight so that we can get some great photos.
That's incredible. I mean, we have a ton of amazing veterans who watch this show, and I'm sure some of them might be thinking, I want to go on one of these flights. So how do you select veterans to come along for the trip?
So they have to complete an application. We have to make sure it's safe for them to go. Our online application is at honorflightsouthernnevada.org. They can just go right on. It comes to my email. Then once we get ready for a flight, about 60 days before a flight, we interview them and we say, okay, what do you need? What's your service? And then we have little things along the way to honor that service, very specific to them. So we get all that information and then we just prepare for the flight.
It's excellent, Belinda. And I think if people are watching now and they don't know about you or they've heard about Honor Flight and they're like, oh gosh, I kind of want to be a part of that. You can also be part of the crew that welcomes everybody at the airport. Yep. I have showed up for that event. It is so touching. And there are literally hundreds of people who come to welcome those veterans off the plane.
Right, so we will post that on our social media, the time the flight gets back. It's always on a Sunday, usually in the afternoon at 3 or 5. And we want as many people to come to that as possible. On our most recent flight in October, we had a veteran. He was a Vietnam veteran, and I was just telling Tyler about this earlier. He came up to me after and he said, I never was welcomed, was never treated this way. And I got the biggest bear hug from this very stoic veteran from all weekend. And I was just like, oh, don't make me cry too.
Right.
In fact, Belinda, that gentleman made that comment on television. I saw it, and I literally got tears in my eyes because I thought, thank goodness we're honoring him now. If you would like to know more about Honor Flight, their website is honorflightsouthernnevada.org. Their phone number is up on your screen as well. And they have a great Facebook page where you can really interact and find out more about it. And we want to thank Findlay Automotive for highlighting them today.